Now, if you've ever stared at a blank screen wondering what to post next, this episode is your new secret weapon. Hey there, Kendra Corman here, and we are diving into the world of AI powered social media content creation. Spoiler alert, it's about to become your favorite party trick. But wait, before you roll your eyes thinking, this is just another AI is going to solve all my problems spiel, stick with me. We're going to talk about how to use AI the right way. The way that actually works. And don't worry, we're not talking about Skynet taking over all your social media accounts. I want you to think of AI as more of your own personal T800, here to assist you and not replace you. Now, let's talk about the content creation conundrum. Why is AI a game changer? Well, it's only a game changer if you use it right. So let's address the elephant in the room. People are complaining all over social media about AI generated content. And you know what? They're not wrong. AI generated content doesn't connect, doesn't feel authentic, and sometimes feels like it was written by a robot with a thesaurus. It's gotten to the point where it almost seems better to do nothing than phone it in with AI generated content. And you know what? I agree. Do not phone it in. I am a stickler for consistency, but you define what consistency means for you and what kind of time you have. Don't flood your feed with a bunch of AI generated junk. Then I'm hoping others will stop complaining, and then I will be able to stop feeling like I have to defend AI at every turn and just say that these lazy people need to stop phoning it in. Using AI for content creation is like Tony Stark using his Iron Man suit. The suit doesn't make Tony a superhero. It enhances his existing abilities. Similarly, AI should enhance your content and your content creation skills, not replace your creativity, thoughts, and experiences. Okay, now that I have that part out of the way, let's talk about creating AI-generated content that isn't junk. Here's a few things to remember. It has to include your stories, your viewpoints, and your expertise. It has to be edited by you. That's it. That is the secret sauce. So let's talk a little bit about some AI tools that can help you create content. But remember, these are assistants, not replacements for your creativity. So caption generators, tools like ChatGPT and claude.ai can help you brainstorm ideas or draft initial posts. But these are starting points, not finished products. Then there's image and video creators. Canva's text to image feature, and I think it's Synthesia, can help you create visuals. But the key is to infuse these with your brand style, your message, and a lot of editing, like moving captions or text on the images so that it's not blocking someone's face, things like that. The key is to infuse these with your brand style and message. There's also hashtag suggesters. Tools like Metricool and TubeBuddy can help you find relevant hashtags, but you still need to choose the ones that resonate with your audience and your brand. A lot of these AI tools are like having your own personal R2D2. They can help you navigate the social media galaxy, but you're still the Jedi making the important decisions. So let me give you a real world example of how I use AI in my content creation process. This very podcast you're listening to, I write and create all my own content. This script that I'm reading off this teleprompter here in Riverside is all my own content. The interviews are not AI generated. This is really me here. I'm not some AI clone, but the production part of the process, that is where AI is helping me out. First up is where I'm recording right here in Riverside FM. This is where I record all my episodes. I take the transcript it generates by AI and I feed it into ChatGPT or claude.ai. And it's like magic. I got a draft of my show notes, but I always add my own voice. And this personal touch ensures that my content stays authentically me. Now, here's where it gets really cool. Riverside FM also creates these things that I call magic clips. I call it hours and hours of time savers. But I can use these clips across all social media just after a little bit of editing. And they always take editing. But wait, there's more. Love saying that. I take the transcripts of these clips and then I use AI, ChatGPT or claude.ai, depending on who's smarter that day, to draft social posts, YouTube shorts, titles, and descriptions. The key here is I'm using AI to streamline my process, not replace me and my voice. The content's still mine. The ideas are still mine, but AI is helping me package and distribute it more efficiently. I create and distribute a ton more content than I used to because of how easy it is with the power of AI behind me. I still remember when I was scheduled to present to a local chapter of a women's networking group called Inforum around here in Michigan. I was super busy. I didn't think I had posted for months at that point on social media because I didn't have the time. And I was managing 12 other clients' social media brands, and I did not want to be on social media for myself. I think TikTok might have even still been Musically back then. Anyway, when the head of the group called me and emailed me wondering if I was going to be showing up because they hadn't seen anything from me, nothing had been updated in so long, they were worried something happened and that maybe I closed down my business. Whoops, right? That lack of content almost lost me a speaking opportunity. This is why AI is so important. This is why you do need to be consistent. But we're no longer alone. And if we do it right, we can save time and still rock the social media platforms of our choice. Don't be like the Wizard of Oz, hiding behind a curtain and letting technology do all the talking. I want you to pull back that curtain and let your authentic voice shine through, even and maybe even especially when using AI tools. So let's talk about how creating content is only half the battle, right? You need to know if it's actually working. This is where AI-powered analytics come in handy. Tools like those built into Metricool, which is my scheduling tool of choice, or Hootsuite Insights, they use AI to dive deep into your social media preference and performances. They can help you understand what content is resonating when your audience is most active and even predict future trends. But it's not about blindly following whatever the AI says. It's about using these insights to inform your strategy, always filtered through your understanding of your brand and your audience. Now, using AI for social media analytics is like Billy Bean using statistics in Moneyball. Gives you valuable insights, but you still need to understand your players, which is your content, and your game, which is your audience, to truly be successful. So here's a hands-on challenge for you. I want you to create or brainstorm next week's content using AI tools. This is where the rubber meets the road. So I challenge you, use AI to help create or brainstorm your content for next week. But remember our rules. I want you to include a story, a special viewpoint or example, and make sure your expertise shines through. Make sure you edit everything yourself. And I want you to start maybe with an AI tool to generate ideas or draft posts. Then infuse them with your shining personality. Share your experiences, your unique insights. That's what's going to make your content stand out in a sea of AI-generated noise. If you want to check out how I use AI to brainstorm some of my social media posts, be sure to check out my How I Did It video, kendracorman.com/AI social post. So in conclusion, that's all I got for today. AI can be a powerful tool in your social media arsenal, but it's just that, a tool. It's not meant to replace your creativity or your voice. Use it to streamline your processes, spark ideas, to help with the heavy lifting. But always, always, always make sure your content sounds like you. All right, so I gave you a challenge. Now I'm going to give you some homework. Pick one AI tool we've discussed today and use it to help create a social media post. Then I'd love it if you would share your experience on social media with the hashtag AI Marketing Win. And be sure to tag me, Kendra Corman or Kendra Corman Coach, depending on what platform you're on. Did it save you time? Did it spark a new idea? Did you find yourself rewriting everything? I want to hear about it. And remember, the goal isn't to let AI take over your social media. It is to free up your time and mental energy so you can focus on what really matters, connecting with your audience and sharing your unique value. Until next time, keep creating, keep innovating, and remember, AI might be the paintbrush, but you're still the artist. If you learned something today, it would really help me out if you would rate and subscribe wherever you're listening or watching. Until next time, have a great rest of your day.